Busher shoots. Hit with 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds. 1 second. West throws it up. He makes it. West threw it up and makes it. Over half court. The ball game is tied. Jerry West made it from the other side of the mid.
All right, now measure the champ.
Tipped out of bounds by A.C. Green. Well, they're saying Green didn't hit the ball, and it belongs to the Lakers.
Here it is again. Look. No excuse for that.
None whatsoever. Ballard fouls it.
That is just not being alert. You're playing a great running team, and you let Kareem get down the floor all by himself. Come on. Now watch. Watch Kareem. He takes off immediately. Watch all the white jerseys. Pointing, talking. Nobody even sees him.
Abdul-Jabbar in double figures, keeping his consecutive game streak alive.
Elgin Baylor driving on Jerry Lucas. Outside to Will Chamberlain, to Caldwell. Guarded by Monroe. This is number 23, Lou Hudson. 22 is Baylor. Elgin Baylor driving on Jerry Lucas. Outside to Will Chamberlain, to Caldwell. Guarded by Monroe. This is number 23, Lou Hudson. 22 is Baylor. A basket counts. Let's watch it again.
There you see the great body control of Elgin Baylor driving on Bill Russell, using the body and extending the arm for the basket. That is what has made Elgin Baylor the great forward he has been for the past 10 years, Chris.
And now he can tie the ball game up. He does. 61 all with 10 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Live and in color from Baltimore.
James Worthy.
7 points, Spartan lead. Trying to run out that clock now. And here goes Johnson. And the foul is on number 30 of Indiana State, Bob Heaton. He can't believe it. Good backdoor move. Had it split out fairly well. And everybody expected Johnson to come to the ball. Goes backdoor. Here he is. Heaton waiting on him. When we get back to that call, a man up in the air has to have room to come down. Irvin Johnson looking for the three-point play, and the bench for the Indiana State Sycamore showing more emotion now than we've seen any time in the tournament. The reason for it, Dick, they called it another two-shot foul, saying the man was cut. Now, that's a referee's interpretation. I don't think that he maliciously cut him out from underneath, but the rule states that an airborne man, you cannot step in underneath it.
That's the second time they call it today, Bill. They called it at the top of the program. They call it now. It's a very difficult call, unless you've been calling it all year. To start calling this a championship game, I don't think it's right.
Portland has 3 timeouts left. The Lakers have 2. Bryant to shot. Kobe Bryant's 2 free throws and then a jumper gave the Lakers a 4-point lead. And now his assist to Shaquille O'Neal makes it a 6-point difference with 41 3/10 seconds left. LA has outscored Portland 25-4 in the last 9 minutes and 50 seconds. Portland, which has played so well and with so much heart coming back from down 3-1, has picked a terrible time to experience an 8-point fourth quarter on 3 of 18 shooting.
But the Lakers, led by the exuberant Shaquille O'Neal, have taken advantage of one, two, 1, 2, 1. Artest looking, gets it to Bryant. Bryant dribbling, has to put it up with the buzzer. Banks it in! He banks in the three! And the Lakers win the game! The officials have to review it, but they're celebrating already here at the Staples Center. And that was so...
Let me show you about shooting. I talked about the head. You want a straight line. That's where you want the ball, right there, okay? You want the ball right here so you can shoot a straight line. If I take this ball and create an angle, look what I'm shooting. I'm shooting a golf ball. Every time you're practicing, you get better. Always, if he would show me the ball, and I'm going to close my eyes, okay? I'll guarantee you, every time I take that, I will see it, and the strings would be, you don't want to end up with. I can just in my hand, just step into it. That's horrible. It's still good. You just step in and that ball rolls right off your fingertips. And it's not a hard shot to make. And it's just
Mr. Clutch.
popping your wrist and shooting the ball. And a lot of rotation on it. And where do you can shoot it lower, it'll go in. You can shoot it a little bit higher, it'll go in. And you can shoot it real high. And it'll go in, okay? I haven't shot basketball probably 2 years. Enough. I will tell you, once you learn how to do it, you won't ever forget it.
They're just a standard that's above in all cases.
If you electronically switched the uniforms and played that at full speed, you would not have been able to tell who was who.
Michael looks over at us and said, he can't guard me.
Kobe looks over at Ken Collins and said, this guy cannot guard me.
This man, when you think about Michael Jordan, the closest to get to Michael has been Kobe Bryant.
Now we just agree that these guys are like phenomenal players, and let's just move on. We got to do the one-on-one battle, huh?
We got to do it.